大家好，我是荣格工业传媒的 Happy China 杂志的主编谢超。那我现在所在的位置呢是 PCT 的广州站现场。我旁边这位呢是 LVMH 的中国区的研发负责人 Naima 女士。Welcome to the PCT Guangzhou. Yeah. So we would like you to introduce yourself a little bit and what's the highlight of your speech this morning?
Thank you very much. So I'm Chentoufi Naima. I have been working for LVMH Research for 25 years in France, and since January 2022, I joined Shanghai in the team of AIC China Asian Innovation Center, and now I'm leading the innovation laboratories. So today it was a good opportunity for me to talk about how science empower beauty through different kind of technology, optical technology, vector and polymer technology. And through my speech, I really wanted to show how science can solve some issue to make skin transformation, to have a better, healthy skin. It's not just about optical effects, for example, to have results on the skin surface, is to go behind and to have an augmented skin efficacy. So we really wanted to, through my speech, to highlight the combination we do among these three kind of technology: vector, polymer, and optics. We combine three of them to get a synergy. And the synergy is very important. How is it important? It's important because we make at the end product with very high efficacy, but it's not the most important. We also need to have a very nice sensoriality. At the end, the consumer will use the product. They will apply on face and they need to have an experience. And what we do at LVMH with our high-tech formulation is to provide to consumer experience on their face while having immediately instant results, but also a long-term result. So we can achieve an immediate result with polymers, with a tensing effect, but at the end, the consumer will also want to have a long-term result. How we do that? Through some technical vectorization to have a long-lasting biological effect. And during my introduction of this morning, I really wanted to highlight some innovative innovation like the exoliposome launched in Capture Total in 2025. We have in a long term through the vectorization, double vectorization effect on the skin. And I also highlight with the new collagen shot product, we have an immediate mechanic effect with a duo of polymer, but we discover we also have a biological effect, which with the fiber collagen reorganization on the skin, which provide a long-term effect.
Thank you very much. Now, we just noticed that you just mentioned that the combination of the short term and the long term is all both very important to let the consumers to aware that the effect of the product is very important. And as you mentioned that the science and technology is already be a very keywords in this industry, and we're just using the very front edge the technologies to empower the beauty products. Thank you very much. Actually, I have another question for you. You are the head of the research center, so we want you to share some, do you have some review or some insights about the trends of the past 2025, and do you have some insights of the observation of the future 2026? Is there any trends we can follow in this industry?
As you say, the cosmetic industry is a very competitive world. We see a lot of innovation with new active ingredients, the PDRN, the exosome, a lot of new kind of active to provide different skin result. And at LVMH, we need also to make a differentiation in this competitive, saturated market. So we really, it's important, I think, for the future to combine different technology. I was talking, for example, this morning with a blur and a glow to combine what we think opposite opposite action effect to make a new effect by combining different effects. And also what is important and what makes also the difference in this competitive saturated industry market is to provide for the consumer what I was talking, the experience. We are going to use a lot of new technology, new active ingredient, but the challenge is to incorporate them in our new formulation and to make sensoriality experience, and that will be very different. The make big difference. The consumers need to choose among a lot of competitor product, and she will choose the one that give her an emotional. The emotion part on the skincare is very important, so we have to pay attention about this emotional part in the skincare to provide to the consumer the experience, and that will make the difference among all this competitive world of cosmetic industry.
Thank you very much. Let me try to summarize your insights. The first could be like the multifunction, to use the ingredients and the multiple ways to do the more functions. And number two is sorry, I just too much information, but I noticed that you just mentioned we can just let consumers know and experience the true factor of these products, and that's very important to do not only the promotion but also the whole experience of using the products. Is that right?
Because the consumers need to, from the first touch, to be appeal and to like this product, to give her an experience, and at the end she will come back and use it again. We need to convince her by immediate effect, but also the sensoriality. So the sensoriality, the experience is very important. It is when we develop at LVMH product for Dior, we keep the heritage of Dior, the experience on our product to make the difference.
You just mentioned the sensitivity is very important, and this year's our Ring Year just we had a awards. It's called the Ring Year Formulation Awards, and we were very focused on the whole experience and the sensitivity of the sensory part of the product, because we know that the consumers just want to feel the product, and that was a very important part.
Yes. So looking forward to touch this product rewarded. It will be very inspiring for me also to have a look on this reward.
Thank you very much. 那我们刚刚呢和 LVMH 的这个Naima 女士呢进行了这个深入的交流啊，那她也是分享了她上午在我们的这个会场上所介绍的这些新的这些关于光的这个科学的技术，对于这些产品赋能的开发的一些介绍。那么后面呢，我们也向她请教了，在我们过去的2025和即将到来的2026年，在我们的客户行业里面有没有什么新的趋势？那她也跟我们这个倾情的分享了，包括我们在这个各种多功效的产品的开发上，以及说我们如何让消费者有更好的对于产品的这种功效体验的感知上有更多的这种发力。那么最后呢，他也分享了一个非常重要的要点，就是我们在这个感官上的一些体验也非常重要。那我们也非常感谢Naima女士给我们带来的分享。Thank you very much. Thank you very much. 谢谢。